For every great tennis champion, there's a coach behind the scenes pushing them to greatness. Someone who may never be found in the record books, but is very instrumental in the success of their pupil. No one fits that description better than Dr. Robert Walter Johnson. First nicknamed Whirlwind, as a college football player, he is now better known as the godfather of black tennis for his work to promote the sport in the African-American community. A respected physician in his home of Virginia, Dr. Johnson founded the American Tennis Association's Junior Development Program and sponsored a tennis camp for black children. Perhaps his greatest accomplishment in the game was as a coach, most notably of Arthur Ashe and Althea Gibson. Johnson taught his students more than just the game of tennis, but the patience and strength they would need to succeed in a segregated culture.
Welcome back to TC Live, and what an incredible story of Whirlwind Johnson and the impact that he made in the sport. Chanda, it really almost can't be overstated how much he has meant to the world of tennis.
Yeah, he was especially important. We heard Malavia Washington talk about during segregation when there were no public courts that black kids could play on, and he provided those opportunities. He provided a safe space, and it wasn't just the tennis, but it was the mental side and the emotional side and the belief that he gave to so many players. And, you know, we wouldn't have had Althea Gibson and Arthur Ashe if it were not for him. So incredibly fortunate that he chose tennis and that tennis was so important to him, and we've all benefited over history.
It's also when an individual man or woman decides to take a stand like that, especially at that time, and say, you know what, in a sport that's completely Caucasian, I'm gonna make an inroad here and make a way, make a path for African Americans to be able to do something. Even just seeing someone make that stance and decide to make that decision, I think that's empowering in itself. So, you know, he continues to inspire today, and one of the most exceptional nicknames I've seen as well.
And he deserves the name. I always feel like you got to live up to your name in life, and Whirlwind did that and then some. So we'll have coverage throughout the month of February, Black History Month, and quite frankly, 12 months a year right here on Tennis Channel.